GDP is slowing all over the EU and around the world. Productivity is waning across the European Union and around the world, and unemployment remains stubbornly high in the EU and around the world. You know, Europe is always, its success has always been marked by having a new vision to move the journey to the next stage of European integration. This started with the coal and steel community over 50 years ago and the Euratom project, which created an economic space for Europe. Maastricht Treaty created a political space. The introduction of the euro created a monetary union. The geographic extension to 28 member states created a continental space. And the 20-20-20 formula gave us a sustainable roadmap for the future. But now the EU is in limbo. It needs a new vision, a new game plan for the next stage of the European journey. I will be speaking about that game plan today. It's called a Smart, Green, Digital Europe. What is a Smart, Green, Digital Europe? It has all the earmarks of the great economic paradigm shift. The great economic shifts in history occur when new communication revolutions emerge to more efficiently manage economic activity, and they converge with new sources of energy to more efficiently power economic activity, which in turn converges with new forms of transportation to more efficiently move economic activity. All the great economic paradigms, we see technologies anew that can better manage, better power, better move economic life. We are now on the cusp of a third industrial revolution here in Europe. It's called a Smart, Green, Digital Europe. I prepared a memorandum for Mr. Juncker, the President of the Commission, and the leadership, and this is the new journey that we are entering into in Europe, Digital Europe. The communication internet that we're using now is beginning to converge with a digitalized renewable energy internet and a digitalized, automated, and soon driverless transport and logistics internet to create three super internets, all digital. Communication internet, energy internet, transport and logistics internet. And these three internets create a kernel for what we call a new platform, the Internet of Things. Across Europe, we're going to digitalize every single device, machine, and appliance by putting sensors into them so they can send data back across the EU on all our economic activity in real time. Sensors in factories and retail stores and smart homes and warehouses and smart roads. This is going to allow us, this Internet of Things platform, to create a third industrial revolution. And the key here is the communication internet joining with a digitalized energy internet so that everyone in Europe can create their own energy, renewables, and share it with each other across the continent. That'll allow us then to create an automated transport internet so a younger generation can move from ownership of vehicles to car sharing, and those vehicles will be electric, they'll be fuel cell, they'll be operating on near zero cost renewable energy, and they'll be driverless within 10 or 15 years. So the idea here is to create this Internet of Things platform for digitalized communication, renewable energy, and automated transport, so we have an infrastructure across Europe to integrate finally the EU into one single integrated high-tech digital marketplace. It'll be the most competitive marketplace in the world. Finally, it's going to engage every industry. It's going to bring millions of people back to work for 40 years to lay out this infrastructure for a smart, green, digital Europe, and it's going to create lots of jobs. We need the cable companies, the telecom companies, ICT, consumer electronics, electricity transmission companies, construction, transport, logistics, manufacturing, life sciences, retail. They all have to build out this Internet of Things infrastructure for a smart, green, digital Europe. And that's going to require millions of jobs, because we have to transform the entire energy grid. We have to create an intelligent electricity transmission grid. We have to change our transport from dumb to smart road systems and put in automated driverless transport and rail. So this will engage semi-skilled, skilled, professional work across every industry, and every community has to lay out this smart digital Internet of Things platform for a third industrial revolution. So the moment we go, we go. Germany's already there. I've been working with the Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, and we've been working a long time there. Germany is moving on this transition, Denmark is, but now here today, what we want to say to all of the speakers of the various EU parliaments, it's now our turn to move to the next stage of the European journey. And I'm hoping these legislatures will now craft legislation to allow us to come together and move toward a smart, green, digital Europe an Internet of Things platform so that we can begin to create a new approach to communication, transport, and energy that's going to make Europe sustainable, green, and put a lot of people to work.